And he's on the left side. He's crossing the ball, and Flash is coming with a header in this 1-0 for who the fuck will you play the last time?
You are?
Who the fuck you played for the last time? In your career?
League game, Hartlepool, but as a professional, Sheffield Wednesday for a second time.
And your last goal?
Well, again, for Sheffield Wednesday in a pre-season friendly before I decided.
Pre-season? No. I'm actually a last goal that counted.
Yeah. Listen, you'd want this one to count. It was from 45 yards.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It's a friendly game. Fuck off,
It counts in here, I promise you.
8 p.m. Eastern, pub sports, no clean sheets, like always on a Friday afternoon.
You seem a bit bare. Has someone broke in and nicked all the advertising and all that, or what?
I don't know. Yeah,
we're missing it. Jose's took a week off, and he's took all the memorabilia with him.
All the graphics, Jose. Fuck up, Jose.
Jose, the thieving bastard. What's going on? BetUS here. We have scarves and teams and that.
Yeah, I don't know, mate. Del, do you have any graphics?
Hey, and a little pub sign up here. Look, Booey's beer with his microphone.
Yeah. So this is what you wanted? No, I don't think that this is it. Well, it but anyway,
I felt as if I was naked running through the streets.
What's up, Flash? How we
are? Good. Apart from Salernitana getting a 92nd minute equaliser today, and I'm on gallery. We'll get the negativity. We start the show every week. Get the negativity out of the way. I was on calorie money line, 92nd minute. See, that's why I should always know. Oh, but both teams did score.
Who gives a shit that both teams score? Because we are on no clean sheets. Okay, I got that. Real Deal Prime, Tony Meatballs are with us on the chat. Hey,
how many of them had Rare Vallecano last week? Because we cleaned up on that one, by the way. I'll live on that one for a good few weeks.
Yeah, plus 1,000.
1,100, yeah, plus 1,100. I didn't have the other 100.
Oh my God, yeah, it was a nice one. Flash, we got the draws for the playoffs.
Oh,
for the European playoffs. Tell me. Yeah, tell me. Okay. Path A, we have Scotland, Ukraine, Wales versus Austria. Who goes in the final?
I think we could be looking at a Scotland versus Wales final there.
No, really?
They're both at home, Scotland and Wales, aren't they?
Yeah, it would be amazing to see Scotland and Wales in the final.
Yeah, it would be. I prefer Scotland to go through. B?
Path B, Russia, Poland. Sweden, Czech Republic.
Oh, they're both horrible, aren't they? Sweden.
And Poland, Sweden.
Oh, Poland. So okay. So yeah, I'd go with Scotland to beat Wales. I mean, that'd be just unbelievable. Scotland, Wales, Poland, Sweden. Yeah. Poland. I think that Poland are probably one of the most dangerous sides because they're only rubbish when they get to the World Cup. It's true though, isn't it? It's true. They score more goals than anyone else. They hardly ever get beat. And are they at home in that path?
No, Poland is away in Russia. Sweden is at home.
So does that mean that Sweden, if Sweden get through, they would stay at home, or is it in a neutral, or what?
No, they are not playing neutral. I don't know. I didn't read too much.
Well, let's make it up then. Let's make it up. So yeah, I still fancy Poland to do the job, though. It'll be a very tough game. And right now, let's get to the.
Okay, it's okay. Italy in the final and Portugal in the final. Portugal playing at home in the final.
Can't go against the Italians, can you?
You cannot go against Cristiano Ronaldo either. with Diogo Jota. With
so this will be his last opportunity to play in a World Cup. How many times are we going to hear that?
No. I think that he declared that he will do it in 4 years again, or no?
Yeah, but not if they don't qualify. and also, they won't be a seeded team, will they? So when they go in a group, they'll go in a group with a couple of monsters. this is what people don't realise. Do you know what I mean? This could be. They'll lose their seedings.
World Cup without the European champs or without Cristiano
Ronaldo?
No,
Italy beat Portugal, I'm sure, didn't you?
They were rubbish lately. After winning the Euros, they were rubbish.
But this is it. They turn up when it matters.
True. Jan Messina is with us also. Danny Lopez, Harry Doherty. Hola, buenos dias. Portugal or Italy?
Harry Doherty, why is he not sleeping?
It's coming home, he says, Harry Doherty. It's coming.
There's Chelsea winning the Europa League, yeah?
Chelsea?
Yeah, because you're big Chelsea. He only talks about Chelsea. He ain't got a country. He's just, and with a name like Doherty, he's got to be Irish.
Yeah, but
Ireland are not in it.
But Europa League, come on, they are.
Sorry, I meant Champions League.
Champions League squad, come on. How many times should I tell you that Chelsea will win it again?
Well, as many times as you want, because I've bet them twice before the season started, and I've got them in a treble with the Bills and the Packers at something like 56-1 or something.
Imagine that still now Manchester City are huge favorites at minus 125, and Chelsea are second at plus 250 or something like that, 250.
What, for the Champions League?
Yes.
That's skinny.
No, sorry, for the Premier League.
Oh, for the Premier, yeah, but I've got them for the Premier League as well. But I'm Chelsea. I'm all over Chelsea for the Champions League.
Really? How much they are right now? Let me check a little.
Well, I got them at 9s and maybe at 7s. So plus 900, plus 700. What are they going to be? They're going to be still around plus 500.
Plus 700 you went, and we have right now plus 700. Yeah, once again.
Yeah, I would still bet them now.
And again, Manchester City huge favorites at plus 350. Bayern Munich plus 440. Liverpool's plus 600. Liverpool, Chelsea
for
plus 700.
For me, you could go a lot worse than bet Liverpool plus 600, Chelsea plus 700. Just have them two and let them run for you.
Yeah.
30, I think. So what does that work out? 6. You're going to be putting on 2. So it's going to be 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
3-1 that either one of them wins.
Let me ask you about this group. Okay, we know many teams already who qualified in the knockout stages, but we have some interesting, still very interesting matchups in the final round, because we have AC Milan versus Liverpool and Porto versus Atletico Madrid. Who will qualify from that group?
Well, Porto is shot, aren't they? Porto, they're shot to pieces for me. Right, okay. So you want me to go to
Porto? If you
Group
think
B,
that,
right?
Yeah. So you think that Atletico Madrid will win on the road against Porto?
Yes.
Okay.
And
so
that
means
see
that
Milan beating Liverpool?
No.
Well, it depends. Liverpool going to just show the competition complete disrespect and not play anyone?
No, they didn't show disrespect against Porto this week.
No. Listen, I'm not saying I think they will. I'm just saying, do you think? I think it's a case of who cares with Atletico, Milan, and Porto, because whoever goes through, they're going out. You look at the type of sides they're going to play. Right, okay. Milan,
so
Atletico,
they play
Porto.
City, Ajax, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Man United.
I mean, Lille.
I think that Simeone will be very happy to play Man United in the knockout stages, right?
Yeah, or I think they'll be okay against Lille as well. That's a really strange group, that Lille.
Yeah, but Lille doesn't win on the road in Germany against Wolfsburg. I don't see them winning.
So do you think that? So what's happening here? Salzburg, Sevilla. So Sevilla, remember Salzburg ripped Sevilla a new arse in match day 1.
But Salzburg awful in the last 2 matches. Awful.
I know. And Sevilla are starting to turn a corner again.
Exactly. I think that Sevilla has the upper
Sevilla
hand.
finish on 9, and Wolfsburg finish on 8. And Wolfsburg will have a better. How did they get on against Lille?
Goalless draw. Goalless draw, yeah.
So basically, if they beat Lille, they qualify. Wolfsburg go from bottom to second.
Yeah, exactly. So it will be Sevilla versus and Wolfsburg. It's complicated there. It's totally complicated. Who will qualify
and not
first
very interested neither.
Chelsea will win.
Chelsea are winning Zenit.
Right?
That's the biggest banker going. In fact, we've got the Champions League show a week on Monday. I cannot wait because whatever Chelsea are to beat Zenit,
minus 200.
They win. They win.
Minus 200 right now.
Are they?
Yeah, minus 200.
And what are Juve at the moment?
Juve to beat Malmo, minus 1,000.
Oh, are they? Well, 10 to 1 on. But there is some. There's a parlay to be had, you know.
Yeah, there is a parlay to be had between the two. Yeah.
Because I tell you what the other one is.
You go at minus 135.
Okay, so PSG, they've already done it. Yeah, you don't mind though. It's a winner, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only like both teams to score in one game. Just have them two together.
Correct. Yeah. No, I didn't thought about that. Thank you for being with me.
Yeah.
Enlighten me, please. Enlighten me, please.
There you go. There you go. Just because it's 4 or 5 different games, it doesn't matter. It's the end result. So Dortmund are shot to pieces right across the board. And they cannot qualify now because their results against Sporting. Is that right?
No, that's it. Dortmund only third.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They cannot catch Sporting because of the head-to-head.
Dortmund,
and Ajax have been very good, by the way.
Dortmund will remain there in third place. Ajax are very good. Sebastian Haller and Lewandowski, obviously, top scorers in the competition with 9 goals each.
9. Do you remember when 6 or 7 used to win it?
9 after 5 games.
I know. Yeah. And I don't see either of them being the top scorer at the end.
What do you see, Ronaldo?
Man United.
Salah.
Man United go out next round, whoever they're playing.
Robert Lewandowski is top goal scorer at 1.5.
Wow. So what's Benzema?
But
I bet he's like
has 5.
5 to 1.
No. Benzema is at 21.
Wow.
20 to 1.
Wow. Salah?
Salah is at 7 to 1.
Yeah, there is some value against Lewandowski. Did you say Lewandowski's 1.5?
Lewandowski has minus 200.
Oh, yeah, I suppose. And I keep thinking about Poland and never going to qualify. I'm not going to go any further, but wrong competition. Anyway, we've got some goals. We're going to have some goals. We're going to do a promo code or anything else? Or
yes, absolutely. No, of course we're doing a promo code for the best props in the market, and you can also live bet, and you can also go to bet from Canada right now because BetUS opened in Canada also right now, so you can bet from Canada. Relax yourself, watch some soccer, and watch some important top 5.
Ice fishing.
No, golf, I want to say, but it's okay.
In Canada, in the snow.
You can go to BetUS. The link is in the description below the video. And if you use the promo code PUBSPORTS, you get 125% bonus up till $2,500. Perfecto. So let's start.
Where are we going to start? What country?
We're going in Italia, amore mio, Italia.
Oh,
Serie A. Exactly the league that we talked at the beginning of the show, with Cagliari fucking with us, conceding in the 90th minute.
92nd.
91st. Okay, we're going Juventus versus Atalanta, Del.
Draw half time.
Let's see. Del. Oh, nice.
That's
Okay.
Juventus at home to Atalanta, not Juventus at Atalanta.
No. Juventus at home.
How do you see this game going? Because I see Juve struggling, and I also see Atalanta weak as piss. If you put any pressure on them,
yeah, like young boys did in the Champions League.
I called it as well. I was sitting at my desk talking to a few of the boys, going, "I'm 2-1 up here. If they don't get a third, I'm in trouble."
But
And they went 2-2. I went, "Oh my god!"
I saw directly what happened also with the Salernitana against Cagliari. I wanted to tweet out.
Yeah, we're good judges. But that's when you've got to have the balls to press a button. Then I should have pressed a button on the when they were 2-1 down, young boys. I should have had the should have, could have.
But what a golazzo for 3-2.
When he cuts in off his right foot and hits it with his left, he's never hitting one like that again in his life. That just.
And this is what I was saying to a friend of mine who was watching the game. I said, put this motherfucker to score another goal like that, and he will not do it from 1,000 shots. 1,000. Give him 1,000. Let's give him 500,000. He will not do it. I mean,
not in a game situation.
Lifetime. Exactly, not in the training at the training ground. Yes, he can do it, but in a game situation is.
What you got this down as a 1-1, 2-2 type game?
Yeah, I have it as the Alex Classic at minus 220. So both teams to score and over 2.5 goals in the match.
Minus 120.
Minus 120 there. I see Atalanta scoring. I see Juventus scoring. I don't think that they can keep a clean sheet here, either of them. I was even thinking Atalanta draw double chance, to be honest here, but
you'd be right not to go with Juve at the moment. The problem you got with Juve is every time you say no good, they score early and hang on. I've gone with the draw in my own personal bet here. I've gone with a draw half time. I think this will be really, really tight.
I'm scared a bit of that draw at halftime. I think that
I'm scared that neither of these two are going to want to go behind in the game.
I think that Atalanta will try to take advantage of Juve's. I think that they will win the midfield battle. I think that Juve are nowhere in the middle right now.
Nowhere. No, all season.
And I think that Atalanta has the ability because they have some good midfielders there that can dominate the possession there in the middle and create some chances. I don't know. I think that Atalanta, depending the score there, because with this possession is a little bit strange if it's not Bayern Munich or Manchester City,
No, but remember what I said to you last week about Wolves and West Ham, where they're patient and you could easily see 2 or 3 goals in the last 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I see it like that game. I see it that neither of these sides are going to want to go down early because then they're going to have to chase the game. Whereas if it's 0-0 with like half an hour to go, then one of them goes 1-0, all else breaking loose.
No, I don't think that we will wait that much for the first goal.
Maybe the 48th minute, the first goal.
I still think that we can even see goal in both halves. I don't see a goalless draw at halftime.
Well, as long as it's 1-1 at halftime.
Okay, that is okay.
Give me a little bit. Jesus, chuck me some crumbs, will you? I'm looking at my bets on like the draw at half time.
Yeah, Harry Doherty is saying draw half time, Flash Classic.
Thank you.
But it's not Flash Classic. He took it from Tan. He took it from Tancredi.
Draw at the half time. It was Tan, yeah.
Yeah. Draw at half time, Tancredi.
Well, he threw darts. I actually tried to weigh up the game.
Exactly. Flash was asking him, what the fuck? You give me 5 selections and all of them are draw at halftime? Exactly, throwing darts. Maybe I'm getting some winners here,
Exactly, yeah. It seems to be working.
Okay, yeah, I have the Alex Classic here, both team to score and the over 2.5 at minus 120. Remaining in Serie A, how Flash loves to say it, Serie A, but it's Serie A. Anyway, he has Mina Razuki to say to him how is the correct pronunciation there. BetUS shows. By the way, how is Mina Razuki doing in Serie A?
She's done, listen, for knowledge and everything else, she's done really well.
She's absolutely brilliant.
Oh, with her bets, she's having an absolute nightmare because she keeps hitting the post. She's getting things like a team being -1 and it'll be a push, or both teams to score no, and one of them will get a consolation. Yeah, she's near enough there. She's just got to find the right formula to her knowledge.
I think that give her 1 season, and next season I think that she will.
She's already changed. I mean, listen, I could read you an email and she'll say, Flash, I'm changing my whole outlook on betting. I've got to find more variables. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, relax yourself. Just keep sending me what you're doing.
Listen, see what's happening, because I see it from another point of view. Remember Tancredi on the first season? In the first season, he was nowhere.
He didn't know how to bet. He didn't know what a bet was.
He didn't know about the lines. What the fuck?
No.
Markets? What? He was giving us invented lines and stuff like that. Mina Razuki, from the knowledge point of view, I think that she's absolutely brilliant. Wake her up at 4 o'clock in the morning and ask her about.
You wouldn't have to wake her up. Funnily enough, you wouldn't have to wake her up at 4.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, she's that type of animal. You would get a bit of a grumpy response if you woke her at 10 in the morning, but at 4,
she's drinking. No, because she said to me that she's not drinking. Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Nobody's drinking in this universe.
That's part of the memo. Have you not got the letter yet that I've sent out to all my guests and all my experts that there's no drinking or smoking allowed?
No, but I know it. I'm following strictly.
Let's see some photographic evidence tomorrow that you've got water in your hand when all your barbecue guests are getting absolutely smashed. Talking of smashed, happy Thanksgiving for yesterday to everybody. I hope you had a great day. By the way, I'm so fucking jealous. I know I shouldn't say that word, but I'm so jealous of all them big turkeys and briskets, and I've always wanted to have one of them, but obviously I can't have a big one on my own because obviously I live with vegetarians. But oh my god, I got a bit carried away there and a bit passionate.
Thank God that your wife was away for 2 days and you could enjoy some meat, right?
Yeah, I nipped to KFC last night. I did.
Really?
You know what I had? I did. Do you know what I had? Chicken wrap.
Chicken wrap? Yeah, I love chicken wrap.
Chicken twister.
From KFC, yeah. I'm taking 2 just in case, always. Obviously, what do you want to say? Obviously, like what? I'm slim fit.
No, because I'm the same. I get two as well. I get 2 twisters, 2 large fries because you get the combos.
Exactly.
And a Diet Coke.
Okay, you get 2 twisters, 2 large fries, 2 large fries, and the Diet Coke. Because I don't want to put kilos on.
No, I don't drink Coca-Cola. But no, I get Diet Coke, get water. But obviously I get 2 because I give one to the little fella.
Okay. So talking of Serie A with Mina Razuki and all her knowledge, I'm sure that in the second season with BetUS, she will change totally her view on betting.
If selected.
Because this is what happened also with Tancredi. You remember the 10 badness and all that.
They're not in the same class.
I know. Don't tell me, because I know. Look at me. I'm from yesterday. Do you think that I was born yesterday? Okay. Thank you. Boneless banquet and 8 hot wings. Hot wings.
A boneless bucket. I'm in Costa Rica. I'm lucky to get 3 pieces of crispy chicken. And then they say, do you want it crispy or original? Original. Crispy's not KFC. Original. Go to Popeyes or one of them other joints. Boneless bucket. I'd love
Spezia Bologna.
Yeah, but listen, I think this could be a bonkers game.
One second. Del Spezia Bologna. Okay, now go.
Okay. fancy this could be an absolute bonkers game. Spezia need to start doing something. They're playing so well between the lines. Get up to the opposition's final third, and they're snatching. They're really panicking. Bologna are starting to, let's put it this way, they're starting to have a little bit more belief in front of goal, but they're not picking up the 3 points that they should be when they're in leading positions. I see this game maybe being, I can see it being a 2-2 as it goes, but I just got the Alex Classic at -110. I'm certainly not expecting either of them to keep a clean sheet. So if someone wanted to put both teams to score as a parlay, then I wouldn't put them off. But I just think at -110, this is definitely like maybe a 2-2, maybe even a 3-1. Bologna are the better side, but Spezia at home have got to this game.
Bologna, no clean sheets on the road this season. Spezia, just one clean sheet during the season, home and away.
I mean, I couldn't believe the price. Could you? -110. I thought it was like -130.
Interesting, very interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. Basically, this.
That's good.
This one. Okay, let's move on in the Premier League with Burnley versus Tottenham. What do you think that this Tottenham doesn't
garbage
have?
In midfield? Garbage in midfield.
What do they need?
They need. I tell you what they need. They need someone.
Look,
no, they don't.
The
They don't
names.
As it goes. They need a couple of centre backs.
Look the names. Look the names on the screen. I love it. Burnley versus Tottenham.
This. You got some 5-year-old like job experience or something. Who wrote this, Del? Put Spurs or something.
Yeah, whatever.
Burnley. Did you? The thing is, though, did I send it to him?
No.
Good. Just making sure I'm out. Well, if I'm out the woods, let's batter him.
Let me check.
What do you think of Spurs? I think they need 2 or 3 proper midfielders, and I mean proper. I mean, have a look at Chelsea and what they've got. They've got everything you'd need. I know you can't just go and get them. For me, Tottenham need a real box-to-boxer. They've got no creativity at the moment from central areas. I thought they were absolutely garbage last week against Leeds and got away with murder, and it was my.
I think that Leeds were too naive after going 1 goal up.
They weren't 1 up in the 45th minute. They didn't have no chance to then just go and press home their advantage to go 2-0 because it was half time.
Yeah, but they were very naive in the second half. Very naive.
Because Spurs showed some energy and they pressed them high up the pitch. And if you saw what happened, Moura and Kane both went high up as a 2, so they wouldn't allow them to pass out. So the ball had to be passed long. Well, then when they passed the ball long, it kept coming back. And when that happens, the centre backs and the back 4 of Leeds drops. Before you know it, you can't clear. It's almost again like I use NFL analogies all the time. You're playing like positional football because you cannot get out your own half. And then there's just wave after wave. Then they scored, and they scored with Højbjerg. And I'll put my hands up and I'll tell you that during the game, I'm like, why is he playing? Just get him off. That was like after 9-10 minutes. Get him off. And he pops up. And as you know, it was my backer for them to win an over 1.5. But Højbjerg's not good enough for me. He's not a Tottenham player. They need some proper midfielders. But this Spurs side is a little bit like the Juve side.
Do you think that Burnley are overpriced in this game?
Yes. Have you got both teams to score here, or have you got Alex Classic?
Yeah, no, just both teams to score at -135.
I think it's safe because the problem you got with Spurs is that they defend deep because they cannot control the game. So Burnley are going to lump that ball in the box. There's going to be ricochets, who's that little Irish right back. There's
plus 300 home side.
Yeah, I would say maybe. What about going draw no bet, or what are Burnley going to be? Draw double chance at -140.
No, -125.
There you go. Yeah,
-125 right now. Yeah, I think that I don't think that Spurs wins this one. What a comedy in the Conference League against Mura in Slovenia. What a comedy!
I didn't watch it. I don't watch
what
that
a comedy
on a Thursday
you,
night.
you don't want you don't even want to know what
Sky.
happened in that game.
It's nonsense. So you've got both teams to score here at what?
Minus
135.
Minus
Yeah,
135.
it looks obvious. I mean, don't get me wrong. If Burnley overcommit, Tottenham have got the players to hit you on the break, and Tottenham might be better off with the way that they're set up. They might be better off away from home because they have got pace. The brains and the creativity are not there, but they have certainly got pace.
Conte declared after the Conference League match that he didn't expected so many problems to be in this Spurs team.
Well, why did he think he got the job? Do you know what I mean? Very few people go into jobs because the team's doing great. You know what I mean? They're winning every week. Not many managers get sacked or resign when they're winning every week.
Yeah, that's true. What do you think about Ragnick signing with Manchester
United?
United?
Listen, I mean, I think he's got the problem that Man United have at the moment is the defense is garbage. Wan-Bissaka, great going forward, struggles defensively. He's got away with it because of his pace. Varane, he gets isolated and he's not that great. Bailly's not that great. Lindelof's not that great.
You didn't want to even talk about the last one.
Because
the captain.
He wears the armband. He wears the armband. Can you believe? Don't shout it out too loud because it's embarrassing for everyone involved. He wears the armband.
You heard Van der Vaart? You heard Van der Vaart?
And then you've got Diallo and not Diallo, Telaf and Shaw.
Theo.
And Shaw. And none of them can defend. So he needs a complete new back line. He needs at least 4 or 5 defenders. And then he's got Fred and McTominay.
Who are not helping either at the back, either in front.
Yeah, because you've got no protection of your back then, you know? And then you got the horseshoe of the...
So you heard that Chelsea appealed the red card of Maguire just for...
Yeah, I heard, yeah. I heard they were begging for him to play. In fact, I think Man United might do well in that game, funnily enough.
Without Maguire, eh?
No, I just think that it's going to be a really good game. I've gone with both teams to score an over. I mean, the Alex Classic, but obviously I'm not going to use it here as well.
You think that United will score on the road against Chelsea?
I think, listen, I think this could be a really, really strange game. I think there'll be goals, although obviously both of them last year were 0-0s. Let's go back to Rangnick. You know that obviously he was like the Yoda of Klopp,
of Tuchel first, and after that Klopp.
Yeah.
Both. Wow. And you see them, you see them where they are right now in the Premier League.
No, exactly. And also he goes in and he stamps his authority on the place. Now, this is what I'm saying about Man United, that he's got players who think they're better than they are. So let's hope that they let him get rid of his garbage and get in and do what they got to do. He's got to simplify things because some of them, as I say, think they're better than they are, and then that causes massive problems.
Okay, let's go in Bundesliga. Köln versus Gladbach.
Wow. Well, Gladbach are probably one of the strongest sides at the moment. Really found their stride. Pumping from right back to left back through midfield. They look so... They got back to where they were maybe stages last year.
Yeah.
But they took a confidence pill. And they don't stop neither now. They're not thinking, we get one, we just keep this at 1-0. They really are going for it. They're really putting their foot down.
Yeah, okay, but don't get absorbed too much of their 4-0 win against Greater Fürth because that's irrelevant, you know.
You know how good that Greater Fürth are, though. You do know that. What about that? But they score 5 against Bayern like 2.5 weeks ago?
Like 1 month ago.
Okay, sorry. So in the last, listen, this is not about like a really good-looking woman. You know what I mean? This is, let's just look at the facts that in 2 games you've mentioned, they've scored 9 goals. Well, I've gone with the Alex Classic. So if they get 2, I'm going to be happy because I know that Köln score because Köln can only play at home. Köln cannot play away from home. And the other problem you've got with Köln is that they attack and they attack in numbers. They're attacking numbers here. 2 or 3 seconds later, then Gladbach are going to be putting it in their net.
So Alex Classic minus 125, both in score and
yeah, like it. I really like it. And I don't even want to pick a winner. If I had to, I'd go with Gladbach here. And I like the 2-1.
Question for you, Gerardo Hernandez. Why is Manchester United so bad? Gerardo Hernandez. Why are Manchester United so good in the Champions League but horrible in the Premier League?
Oh, is that Gerardo Hernandez? Well, basically because it's all about attacking football, and they've got great attackers. Ronaldo's popped up, and also the table does lie a little bit because they haven't been very good, and they've been very fortunate to be in a very average group. They should have been beaten 5 at home to Villarreal. They got beat by Young Boys early on.
Yeah,
they've scored so many last-minute goals.
They scored the equalizer in the 91st minute against Atalanta.
Yeah,
they scored the winning goal.
Didn't they score two against Atalanta? Didn't they get a draw in Atalanta as well?
Yeah, draw in Atalanta.
And they scored a last-minute winner against Atalanta at Old Trafford as well.
2 late goals, 75 and 81.
Okay, what was the last? Okay, and the last-minute goal was against Villarreal.
Yeah, with Sancho right now for 2-0.
No, I'm talking about the Villarreal.
The Villarreal at Old Trafford with the last touch. Yeah, again Cristiano Ronaldo.
There you go. So
2-1, yeah.
I mean, listen, if they don't score them goals, I know it's if buts and maybes, and if my auntie had balls, she'd be my uncle, but they've got away with murder.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these teams they've played have not been really, really good going forward and killing them off.
So don't get distracted by the 2-0 win against Villarreal. It was undeserved.
No. Listen, the Yellow Submarine have hardly won a game all season. Season. They opened up with 6-0. I know that Gerrard's missing, so yeah, but going back to your original question, I think Rangnick, he's the right man. I just wonder if it's the wrong time.
Eric on the chat, not our Eric, another Eric, an old friend of ours, Flash and Alex Classic. I'm having flashbacks to 2017. Respect every time. Love you, boys. Cheers, mate. Thank you for watching us.
Was that Erica or Eric?
Eric, with a C, not with a A. Thank you for being with us, mate. We appreciate. Okay, so you like
Alex Classic minus 125, but I favour the away side being too strong. But Köln at home are they can be destructive.
Okay, let's remain in the Bundesliga then, and we are going RB Leipzig versus Leverkusen, the most anticipated match this weekend.
Have you not got to go like that or something to the screen?
RB Leipzig versus Leverkusen. See,
at least they've spelt it right, anyway.
RB Leipzig versus Leverkusen. Again, don't get too stressed about that RB Leipzig win against Club Brugge. As I mentioned in the Bundesliga show at BetUS, if I was on the pitch, I would have scored against Club Brugge with my fucking bad pace, you know.
Fucking very bad.
Yeah, if I run 100 meters, I will die.
You need the iron lung.
Yeah. I need someone in my back with to take oxygen. Me to the hospital. To take me to the hospital and replace my lungs, you know. But yeah, Leipzig were fortunate against Club Brugge.
You say that they were 4-0 up at half time.
Yes. You saw the match? You watched the match?
Yeah, I know everything they touched turned to gold. I know, and Bruges tossed it. Bruges were just garbage. I've used garbage a lot tonight. I'm going to have to stop using that word.
You should take the garbage out, probably. This is why. I think that you remember. It's my time.
Yeah.
It's my time to take the garbage out. Leverkusen, very, very good lately. They bounced back. Obviously, they were first few time ago in the German Bundesliga, but after that, unfortunately, they played Bayern Munich, right? Who who destroyed them 5-1, and after that 4 matches they were still thinking about that 5-1 against Bayern Munich. But still, from the 4-0 win against Betis, they turned up, and look what they are right now. Even that 3-2 win against Celtic in Europa League looked very, very good. They have Florian Wirtz back, the Moussa Diaby obviously on the right wing there. I think that they can get something out of this match.
Patrick's back as well.
Yes, Patrick Schick is back for this one. So I'm going the Alex Classic both teams to score.
Don't blame you.
2.5 at minus 135.
Yeah, and I wouldn't put anyone off of the Leverkusen double chance neither. Minus 105, is it? Leipzig, how can you trust them? They've been caught with their hand in a cookie jar too many times. You cannot trust them. They'll thieve the money out your pocket. Them, you bet them, they get beat. You go against them, they win comfortably. At home, I can see them scoring. You got an Alex Classic here?
Yeah, Alex Classic minus 135.
Yeah, it looks obvious, doesn't it?
Brother BKL Contreras, what's up, my boys? I have a great time to watch last game between Portland and Colorado. Unfortunately, Portland made upset the game against Colorado. Also, I'm sorry for Seattle lost by Real Salt Lake
on penalties.
The one that you told me that it was your futures.
Yeah, it was a disgrace. But remember, I told you, like the last 6 or 7 games of the season, I would not want my money anywhere near them. They were horrible. And they had 17 shots on goal. You know what the other team had? Do you know what the other team had?
2.
0.
Wow.
You know what? 15-1 in corners.
Whoa.
And got beat. And drew 0-0 and got beat on penalties. Like 8-7 or something.
This is the type of game that you don't want to watch if you have heart problems, you know? Anyway, I don't want to watch MLS in general.
You know what I did? I got the ump and had a monkey on Gonzaga to win the NCAA.
By the way, what the fuck is happening with you? Duke versus Gonzaga, and you're giving correct scores on Twitter and all that shit?
I cover every sport, you know that. I don't sleep. I do. I sleep like that with I've got all the sports on still.
I wake up.
This is where I've got this. Like, oh no, it's gone. I was going to lie then. I was going to say, so I've got that really old antique leather chair that I used to have. It's like beautiful. I could sleep in it, and the cat's sleeping in it now. It's like $3,000 worth, like this.
I wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning, and the first thing I see a tweet from Flash with a correct score on Duke versus Gonzaga. I think this one is drinking right now. I think that he's into 86-71. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, well, we did Vallecano last week, 3-1. So I've just took it up a notch.
Yeah. Okay. Back in the Premier League with your Brentford versus Everton game.
Yes.
I'm a bit afraid of your selection here, to be honest.
Both of them. You're afraid of both of my selections?
No, this one.
I've got 2 here. I've got 2. This is like my Rayo Vallecano game last week. I think that both teams to score here. Brentford have scored 3 times, 3 times this year. Everton are going to score because of the manner of the way that Brentford play. Let me just tell you this. It's both teams to score minus 105. That gives me, I'm sure that this is probably 1-1 by halftime, right? Then that gives me my free hit. And funnily enough, they say that lightning don't strike twice in the same place. Well, Vallecano last week was plus 100 and plus 160 for the Alex Classic. This is minus 105 and plus 160 on the Alex Classic. I'm doing the same again.
You don't see a little bit of a discrepancy here between both teams to score and the Alex Classic in odds, in the price?
Give us a free hit for me. I'd see they both score. And I tell you what, if you really push me, and I think it's about plus 1,600, I'd go for Brentford to win this 3-1.
3-1 or 2-1, I think.
But Alex Classic got plus 160 at 2-1. I'm jumping around. Brentford are just fearless. And again, Everton can't control the game. Defending
what the fuck is
like Leicester.
It's wrong with Everton lately.
They cannot control the game. The midfielders have gone walkabout, and they've got a whole host of injuries, by the way. No Calvert-Lewin, so they've got no Focal. They're defending like Leicester. They're marking space and not men, and not going with runners, but the chopping and changing systems all over the shop. I cannot remember the last time Everton had a clean sheet. In fact, Everton let in 5. They let in 3 in 7 minutes away at Villa earlier. Then they let in 5 at home to Watford. They've been involved in 2-2.
Clean sheet. It was against Tottenham 2 rounds ago. Goalless draw.
Oh yeah, but I watched but I don't count against Spurs. Spurs didn't have a shot. Spurs didn't have a shot for 3 games.
For
Do you know what I mean? That was just that was a new record
for 5 halves.
Yeah, that's 2.5 games.
Yeah, 5 halves, no shot on target.
Yeah, disgrace. So Everton got away with murder that week. I mean, if you go and look for an Everton clean sheet prior to that, then you'll be like, Jesus, I was still playing. So yeah, I see. I don't want to go with the money line. I cannot pick the winner. Wouldn't be surprised if Brentford win easily, but Everton seem to be doing better away from Goodison Park than they are at home. I see this being an Alex Classic at plus 160, but I definitely see both teams scoring at minus 105.
Last game on our card back in our favorite, in my favorite league, Serie A, AC Milan versus Sassuolo. Sassuolo, such a good attacking firepower, and still they have a problem to pick up points, to win games. They score goals, but unfortunately something is happening and they cannot keep. Last time against Cagliari, they were leading for 2 times with Scamacca and Berardi scoring for 1-0 and 2-1, but somehow they managed to concede. The problem is that they are conceding, they are creating so many opportunities, and I love most of their attacking players, starting with obviously Berardi, that he's great, he's absolutely brilliant. The young fellow Scamacca, that I still think that he has a great potential. He is very powerful. He has shots also from outside the box. He's a player to watch for the future. Also Raspadori there in the left side. On the other side, how about AC Milan winning away at Atletico Madrid?
I gave him no chance. They're my team. I gave him no chance. I just don't know what I'm getting for the last 18 months. I could put my hand on my heart and tell you exactly what you was going to get, the way they were going to play, the players that were going to impact the game. And over the last month, I've seen a complete change in some of the attitudes and some of the body language, and I'm scared. I'm scared. Listen, I think Milan win the game. I'm just wondering, -1's where the value is because it's a free hit and hope that they win 3-1. But Sassuolo are missing a couple of players. Milan, I can't trust. I just don't know.
Milan also missing a couple of players.
The squad's got so much more depth, and some of the players that are missing. I mean, like I think we're going to miss Hernandez, whose defensive mistakes in maybe 3 individual games have cost his teammates. Rebic is still out.
Rebic, Maignan, Giroud, Tomori.
Well, don't mention Giroud. I mean, Giroud has no impact anyway.
Yeah, I know, but he's still missing.
He warmed up well.
Calabria, Castillejo.
Yeah, listen. As I say, I had to leave Milan alone in this game.
What about Milan on the road keeping a clean sheet in Spain? Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's because of
after conceding 4 against Fiorentina at the weekend.
Yeah, but listen, Fiorentina are a decent side, especially at home, especially if they smell blood. Atletico is not as good. They're not as good. And what can you say about Atletico? Atletico are wanting to hit you after you've hit them. When you ask Atletico to go and break you down and create chance after chance,
this is what I hate about.
They're missing. They just cannot do it.
This
They've
is
got
what I
like
hate about
Felix was
Simeone.
out, Griezmann was out, Suarez is finished. So all of a sudden, there's a changing of the guard here, and then you start looking at their midfields like Lamar and players like that. They're stoppers, and the defense is not as good as it used to be with Godin and was it Martinez and Rodriguez.
Godin, who is on the bench at Cagliari, who is not even a starter at
But
Cagliari.
he is 49 now, you know.
40.
Age catches up. Age catches up with all of us.
He's your age?
Anyway, where's Jose thinking of that? Is he out with another bird again?
Jose?
Yeah.
I don't know where is Jose, but I like the name of the team, Sassuolo. Sassuolo. So let's blame Jose for.
Can you not like send this to Jose and tell him how to spell?
Yeah, my list was correct because this is my game, you know. So I checked what I wrote on the chat. So
well, I mean, we cannot be blaming Dell because we actually sent them to Jose.
I think AC Milan has got a win, in my opinion. He says, brother BKL Contreras. So do you think that they will win this one, huh? But do you think that they will concede also?
You got to say yes, because they've not been looking very good at the back at all. But I mean, both fullbacks, I mean, like passing the ball, trying to dribble it out. That's Milan at the moment. Decision making is not 100%. They're giving the ball away in the wrong areas. They're playing in the wrong areas. Whereas for the last 16, 17 months, they've pressured teams in their right, like boom, on you. The energy. It's almost as if like they've got a slow puncher in the air, is just slowly coming out of them. And they've only been beaten once in the Serie A. Can you believe that?
Yeah, once, exactly last week, when they had the huge opportunity on both occasions to leapfrog Napoli at. But what about Napoli this weekend?
Yeah, well, listen, I've got that as being a draw half time as well, just because there's no obviously there's no Osimhen, so there's your
Osimhen,
top threat.
Osimhen, Insigne, Politano, Anguissa.
No Politano. Is Insigne definitely not going to play?
Absolutely, injuries, all of them. Insigne, Politano.
Well, good, because I've gone for 0-0 at half time.
Me, I really like the draw double chance on Lazio here.
Draw half time is something like plus 110. In fact, I'll tell you exactly
way overpriced at plus 350 Lazio here.
Yeah. Let's have a look.
You like Burley against
Listen, I lied. Draw half time plus 135. Napoli, Lazio. Yes.
So if you want to take advantage of that price.
Monster.
You want to take advantage of that price, go
and I think it's like plus 260 for draw after 75 minutes. So not even worry if someone gets a late goal like we experienced today.
So you have the link in the description below the video for a BetUS. You can go and create an account there. You will have 125% bonus up till $2,500 if you use the promo code PopSports. And Real Deal Prime, hello from Canada. By the way, BetUS is also in Canada right now, so if you want to go and check that out. And you also can live bet at BetUS from the top 5 European leagues, Champions League, Europa League, and so on. So here's a little nice gift for Christmas from the BetUS team. How we are staying with the prices and the props,
No, we've got to add. I've got to wait until I sort of analyze everything, how it's gone, get some feedback, and then decide on where and what can be done. My biggest one that I'm going to try and get is the bet builder for next season, where the team can go. You can pick the winner, you can pick the goals, and then with cards and with corners or so. Brilliant. You know what I mean, and with someone to score or so something like that. But it's something I've got to put to them.
Brilliant. Okay, let's recap a little bit here what we have for you guys. We have Juve versus Atalanta, Alex Classic, both team to score and over 2.5 goals at -120. Burnley versus Tottenham, both team to score -135. Milan Sassuolo, the Alex Classic at -120. RB Leipzig Leverkusen, Alex Classic at -135. Spezia Bologna, Alex Classic at -110. Köln Gladbach, Alex Classic at -125. Brentford Everton, both team to score -105, but he's pushing it also for the Alex Classic at +160. And he also thinks that is a 3-1 correct score at +1500 or +1600. That's everything that we have to say for today. Remember, every Friday, 8 p.m. At Pop Sports YouTube channel and also on Twitter, you can check us out. That was enough, I think. Seven picks.
Seven. We're getting a bit greedy, aren't we?
7 picks. Let me ask you. Top 3 games to watch this weekend.
So you got to go Chelsea, Man United.
Yes.
I think Juve versus Atalanta and Real Madrid versus Sevilla.
Nah. Real Madrid versus
You don't like Spanish football anyway, do you?
I don't. I would definitely watch RB Leipzig versus Leverkusen. Yeah, that AC Milan versus Sassuolo is a very nice match. But I also like Liverpool. I always love to watch Liverpool against.
Yeah, I've got Southampton not to score there, and Liverpool basically.
We're talking about no clean sheets here, so don't.
No, but it is a +130 though, and it is after the final whistle. We're having a chat in the bar now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Jan Messina, parlay. You have any parlay for us?
No, I had my parlays last week. My parlay that I suggested was, and I'll tell you it very quickly. Let me look on my sheet. It was, where are Madrid playing? Real Madrid, where are they? Real Madrid versus Sevilla. Real Madrid -140. And I think Alaves draw no bet at +105 or something like that it was.
Do yourself a favor and play Chelsea, Liverpool, and what else?
We've given them enough winners. Let's not be greedy, man, because I'll hold it against you. You'll be
Chelsea,
getting
Liverpool, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Inter in a treble. I like it.
Inter away at Venezia. Oh, Roma, that was it. Roma and Real Madrid. They were my two. Roma and Real Madrid. Roma
thank you, everyone, for okay. Thank you, Flash. Thank you, everyone, for being with us and for all the positive energy from the live chat on your way out.
Thanks to Dale, we've done so much better job than Jose. Sorry for the spelling mistakes that Jose left us with.
Yeah, right. On your way out, don't forget to press the thumbs up and see you all next week on Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern.